Thank you for visiting my channel, Thinking Like a Virtuous Woman, where I inspire women to think like the woman in Proverbs 31, spiritually, financially, and also relationally. So today I'm just going to share a scenario that I read on Facebook and just share a little bit of my thoughts about that scenario. So I'm in a few Facebook groups and there was a question posed. A girl posted in a group that she had given her best friend some advice about this guy that she had been dating. She basically told the girl to leave him alone and to let him go, basically. And the reason she told her this was because they had been dating for 6 months, and she had told them when this quarantine started to that she thought it was best that they stayed apart for safety, because she still goes to work every day. She works at a store and she deals with a lot of people. So she told him that she felt like it was best for them to not go back and forth to each other's houses right now. And so one night he reached out to her wanting to see her, and because he told her he needed her. Not needed her in the way that he needed her to pray for him, or he needed her to do something for him, or he just needed the company. He, like he was going through something and he needed her in that moment. He told her that he needed her, sexually. And so she declined. So after that night, she didn't hear from him again. And at the point of writing that scenario, it had been 2 weeks. And so he basically ghosted her because she wouldn't come over that night. And so she wanted to know if she was wrong for telling her friend that. And I was actually surprised at how many women told her that she was wrong. And I was surprised at how many women said that if it was me, I would have been over there. And so that let me know that they completely disregarded the guy's character. If he ghosted her for 2 weeks, it was obvious that he stopped talking to her because she did not come over. So that lets me know that all he wanted from her was sex. And because he didn't get that, he had no use for her. And the fact that all these women knew that, it kind of made me feel like, it reminded me of my thinking at one point. I remember years ago when I did not love myself and I didn't think I was worth more than what I was getting. I would accept the fact that some men I could only keep if I was sleeping with him. I would accept the fact that the only way that this relationship is going to last if I continue to give my body to him. And so seeing the comments under that post, it really disturbed me, and it let me know the mindset of a lot of women today. And it's just my hope and prayer that more women will begin to love themselves more and to understand that you do not have to give your body to a man to simply keep him. The fact that it was his character and lack of character and lack of integrity meant nothing to these women. And even knowing that he ghosted this girl simply because she did not want to come over there to have sex with him, they still said that I would have been over there. So that let me know that that's okay to them. And so it was just sad, and it grieved my heart a little bit, because I remember having that type of mindset, and I just wish more women love themselves more. And I'm a big advocate for abstinence until marriage, and I know not everybody is on that path. And if you're not, and if you are in a place where you are still in sexual relationships, I just hope that you do not think that that's the only way to keep a man, because a man who truly loves you, he would have understood that you were just thinking about your and his safety. The fact that she's going to work every day, my thinking is that she doesn't want to put him at risk. Also, if he didn't feel like he could continue the relationship without being able to see her, at least communicate that. Don't just disappear. And so that says a lot about who he is as a man. The fact that it had been 6 months that they've been together, and when she didn't want to come over there, and with everything that's going on, he ghosted her instead of communicating to her, look, I can't do this. I would have respected him even more to say, okay, I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm done with the relationship. That would have been a lot better than just ghosting her for 2 weeks. So I want to know what you all think about this scenario. Do you think that she was wrong for telling her friend to let him go and he wasn't nothing anyway? Or do you feel like the girlfriend was wrong? Should she have gone over there, even knowing that he ended up ghosting her for not going over there to have sex with him? How do you feel about that? I really want to know. So feel free to leave that down in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, I just wanted to remind you that I do have some new t-shirts on my website, shoplikeavirtuouswoman.com. I will leave that in the description below. This is one of my t-shirts that I sell that says Virtuous, and it is available on my website. This is a infinity cross necklace that is also on my website. This infinity ring is also there. This infinity ring is actually engraved with my and my daughter's name. And this name ring is also on my website. It says Ms. K here. So definitely check that out. Again, thank you for visiting my channel, Thinking Like a Virtuous Woman. Be blessed.